Stick around. We'll be right back with more. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, D.A. Thank you. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. And for the Raptors, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby in its small forward. And opening day is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Trent. 5 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Here's Barnes. And that one is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. This, of course, their first chance to take a look at this year's Toronto squad.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other, as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And the better they know each other, the more competitive they become. Expect this first one to be extremely spirited, with each side trying desperately to send a message early.
And the first one at the line is good. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And Allen drops them both. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Now, here's Anunoby. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Over Trent. Here's Mobley. Makes it off the glass.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Anunoby kicks to Trent. Pass to Barnes. From outside the arc. Rebound by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Pass to Allen. Now Mobley. Covered by Barnes. Back to Allen. The shot's good.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Allen against Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Raptors moving the ball around. They get the rebound. Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Mitchell outside. Wound up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's just tremendous length. Exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Raptors trail by 6. So timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
Indoors, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
And the numbers now for Pascal Siakam. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 23 points a game. 8 rebounds and 5 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Garland against Van Vliet. Allen outside. Mitchell in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Raptors trail by 4. That's a 2 from Barnes and another basket for Toronto.
How about Scotty Barnes getting that jumper off the bounce so quickly the defense can't get there in time.
Garland kicks to Allen. Garland feeling it out a little bit. And Mobley throws it down.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Trent outside. Here's Anunoby. No good on the 3. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Mitchell. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Van Vliet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Poked away. Pass to Anunoby. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell with it. And Garland has it in the corner. LeVert with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Raptors trail by 6. And it's Trent in the corner. Back to Siakam. Over Garland. Siakam's shot is off.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. but the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
LeVert hits both of them. And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
And the Raptors call time here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Now here's Van Vliet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Anunoby, good.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Garland against Van Vliet. Allen surveying the D. Garland, no good.
Just doing the job on the back end.
Here's Anunoby. Mobley with the block.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 8-point game. Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Goes up on the high post. That shot off the mark. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And here's LeVert. To the paint. It's picked off. Here's Trent. Here's Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for OG Anunoby.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Van Vliet against Rubio. A second chance effort. And Van Vliet lays it in.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Garland against Trent. Pass to Allen. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Trent.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent An excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
Ken Burge is checked in for Toronto. And so he makes both from the line.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Here's Steffens. Rubio outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
No good on that one.
One thing you know, Ricky Rubio is a hard worker and a terrific leader. This is a guy who wants to make the players around him better.
Young's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And he sinks the second.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Now, here's Porter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Trent with the wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Inside. And Love throws it down.
You know, just so smart. Kevin Love, tricky, crafty, you name it, he's got it in his game.
Raptors trail by 7. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
Now, here's Porter. Back to Achua. Passes it to Birch. And it's Osman with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Rubio, the pass to Stevens. Love kicks to Neto. The pass to Rubio. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Neto. From beyond the arc, Porter with a block.
Well, with that 7'1" wingspan for Otto Porter, he can provide some shot blocking.
Pass to Trent. Passes it to Young. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the Raptors pick up 2. Rubio finds Neto. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Clock at 4. Here's Rubio.
Well, Young quick on both ends, right? Stifling defense from the long arms forward. Beautiful.
Porter looking it over. There's the pass to Achua. Young outside. Back to Achua. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Out left to the wing. Here's Osman. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young inside. Covered by Rubio. Trent outside. Offline from the top of the key. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Pass to Osman. Here's Neto. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Rubio with a wide open look. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game, typically Rubio's on the passing end of it, not this time.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That's his first foul. Chris Boucher's checked in for Kem Birch. .52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Achua. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Now Rubio. Pass to Love. Plenty of space. And he drops that one in. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Trent kicks to Porter. Passes it to Achua from 12 feet out. Love grabs the board. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now here's Rubio. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And now it's a 9-point Cavalier lead. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 9. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Barnes in for Trent. Kept alive, Mobley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, when he's aggressive, forcing defenders to match his energy.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
The first one falls.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie, something few big men are able to do.
And both free throws good for Mobley. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Now here's Van Vliet. Mobley with the block.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Barnes outside. And the pass to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Siakam. No good on the triple. Cleveland leading by 13. Garland left side. LeVert finds Allen. Mitchell in the corner. Over Barnes. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. To the middle. Here's Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Raptors trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Toronto working the ball around now. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Garland dishes to Mobley. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mobley. Good. Nice job down low. 10 points for Evan Mobley.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the Raptors call time here. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
The Raptors making a switch here. Burge is checked in. Pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet looking around. Siakam outside. Over Allen. Siakam, good.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
Cleveland leading by 15. Garland with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes to LeVert. This one for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
The pass to Mitchell. Mobley with it. Got a hand on it. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Down by 12. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. Pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Allen. 14 feet away. Hit the tip. Garland on the follow. Garland's got his first points of the night.
Well, don't forget to box out because guards like Darius Garland very capable of those second chance points opportunities.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Good on both. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Here's Mitchell. Good D by Barnes.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Yes, that goes in. Van Vliet's got his third basket of the night.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
Garland the pass to LeVert, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Anunoby, following the score by Cleveland. Top of the key, Birch. Down low, here's Barnes. Tries again, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
That's good from Barnes.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now, here's Garland. Kicks to Mitchell. And here's LeVert. Pass to Garland. Shoots over Van Vliet. Here's Allen. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Back to Van Vliet. Over to the left wing. Birch the pass to Barnes. Now Van Vliet from the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 8. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And some changes here for the Raptors. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Kem Birch.
To miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Raptors trail by 11. Trent outside. Outside Porter. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Rubio against Van Vliet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Rubio. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. It's a 13-point game. Back to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. 6 to shoot. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Now, here's Garland. And that one's good. Osman.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Raptors trail by 15. Outside, Porter. Back to Van Vliet. Passes it to Barnes. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. That one wide left. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Garland, the pass to Love. Another shot, and he lays it up and in. Love's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Trent outside. Up top, Porter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Barnes, right side. Trent outside. Toronto working the ball around now. 4 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Porter. And again, Toronto no luck. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Steffens, guarded by Porter. Garland, no good. Knocked loose. One-on-one here. Here's Trent. That one off the back iron and out.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Young's checked in for Barnes. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Neto's checked in. It's Trent on the wing. Pass to Boucher. The 10-footer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I like when Boucher is aggressive looking for his opportunities offensively. Nice little made jump shot right there.
Neto surveying the floor. Love at the elbow. To the wing on the left. Stephens can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 17. Here is Porter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Tipped away. The Raptors have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
He hits both from the stripe.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Pass to Neto. Here's Osman, defended by Young. On deep, Neto. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet outside. Outside, Porter. Rubio outside. Left side, Love. Out to the wing. Here's Neto. The shot comes out. Nice D from Porter. Raptors trail by 15. Here's Van Vliet. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle. So tough.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
I love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one.
Here's Neto. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 6. Pass to Stevens. Here's Love. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Boy, excellent defensive position by Chris Boucher. Just changes that shot, guys.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Jared Allen having an outstanding game. He had 13 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 steal. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially defensively. It's taken a lot of pressure off the starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
They couldn't get anything from beyond the arc. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't get hit wide open. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Jared Allen in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's LeVert. Back to Mitchell for the 3. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 13. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Mobley. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Van Vliet. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Now, here's Garland. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Close the alley-oop. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. It's Trent on the wing, covered by Mitchell. A baseline J, and too long on the shot.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
He feeds it to Mobley. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Barnes.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Cleveland leading by 11. Outside Garland. Mobley up top. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist in the game. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Trent outside. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. And Toronto has possession. It's a 13-point game. The pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Now, here's Garland. Allen left side. Mitchell in the corner. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. A nice shot by LeVert.
Well, Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Trent outside. Now Anunoby. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 16 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Well, this is Fred Van Vliet doing work, efficiency and productivity.
Van Vliet against Garland. Pass to LeVert. Mobley with it. Here's Allen. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Barnes outside. Pass to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Siakam. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Achua finds Van Vliet. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The dunk by Achua.
Well, Fred Van Vliet is the prototypical floor general, and he just puts that pass exactly where it needs to be.
Garland against Van Vliet. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. Passes it to Anunoby. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. The dunk by Achua.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now, here's Garland. LeVert in the corner. Back to Garland. Allen trying to break free.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instincts.
Anunoby passes to Achua. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Toronto making a change here. Birch is checked in. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. It's good. Nice touch there from Birch. Birch has got his first 2 points. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Toronto.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Drills it from outside.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Raptors trail by 10. Barnes outside. Now, here's Anunoby. Achua kicks to Van Vliet. The offensive rebound. Birch. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Jared Allen.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
And he knocks down the first one. Porter's checked in for the Raptors. Young comes in for Scotty Barnes. And then for Cleveland, Kevin Love comes in for Mobley. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. And both free throws good for Birch. Here's Rubio. He has 7. To the inside. Porter with a block. And he recovers it. Moves back up. He can't get it to go. And Toronto will come the other way. He kicks it to Young. Back to Porter. Fires for 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Porter's got 5.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
I think any time you can stretch your NBA career over a decade, that is a serious accomplishment. Consider Thaddeus Young, 16th year in his career. Incredible.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Rubio with it. Left side, Love. Over Birch. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. He's got 8.
As for Thaddeus Young, a big contributor everywhere he's gone.
Greg, this guy, 13 straight years, averaging double digits in scoring. He was a starter in many of those seasons, and now kind of assumes that role of the grizzled veteran, passing on all that hard-earned wisdom.
Here's Rubio, following the basket by Fred VanVleet. And Rubio kicks to Neto over Young. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Rubio against VanVleet. And the pass to Achua. The kick out to Porter. Fires the 3. And they get it back.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Here is Porter. 5 points in the game. Count it. Now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Rubio looking around. Pass to Neto. Rubio left side. Here's Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Raptors with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Kem Birch. And Trent subbed in for Thaddeus Young. VanVleet against Rubio. VanVleet passes to Boucher. Back to VanVleet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
That free throw, no good. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
so neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Van Vliet against Rubio. Stephens, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Now here's Porter. He has 7. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. And he converts the layup.
This guy's got a habit of making tough shots. And for Gary Trent Jr., he welcomes the contact.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Karis LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Raul Neto. Cleveland leading by 3. Up top, Rubio. Covered by Van Vliet. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third, and the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here's Toronto. They're on a 19-7 run. Van Vliet against Rubio. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The dunk by Achua.
Well, that's a nice find by Porter. He shows his versatility on that play.
Van Vliet against Rubio. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 18. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length.
Now Porter following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. Shot clock at 6. Porter passes to Achua for the lead. Trent can't hit. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And the basket by Rubio.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Raptors trail by 3. Trent outside. Porter passes to Achua. LeVert against Porter. 6 on the shot clock. For the tie, Love grabs the board. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Mitchell dishes to Rubio. Back to Mitchell. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Cavaliers lead by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot.
Oh, the defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
Outside Garland. Down low. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one goes on Anunoby. And the free throw drops for LeVert.
And what you love is every year, Karis LeVert takes another step. He adds something else to his game. And I believe, guys, this guy has future star written all over him.
Now, here's Trent. The 15-footer. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Mitchell against Trent. And Mitchell gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Allen against Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
The first free throw is good.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
And so he hits both. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Van Vliet against Garland. To the paint. Here's Allen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
He's off on the second. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Cleveland leading by 4. It's stolen. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Van Vliet against Garland. Allen outside. Here's Mitchell. Mobley trying to free himself up.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Trent outside. Passes it to Van Vliet. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Garland. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Garland finds Mobley. Mitchell outside. A 3-ball. Again, Mitchell missing.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
That's good from Anunoby.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Garland. Inside, here's Mobley. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's a high basketball IQ by Evan Mobley. This guy uses the aggressiveness of the defender against him. Smart play.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
And both free throws good for Mobley. Raptors trail by 4. Trent outside. Now the pass to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Trent outside. Van Vliet outside. Here's Siakam. And again, Toronto no luck. Cleveland leading by 4. Mitchell passes to LeVert.
Karis LeVert, great confidence in his ability to get off the dribble drive and make things happen.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Mobley. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
The first one falls. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Cleveland leading by 5. Bounce pass from Garland. And here's LeVert. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Barnes against Mobley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Mobley.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
Here's Garland. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Back to Trent. Over Mitchell. No good off the back of the rim.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
To the paint. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Raptors trail by 7. Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. It's over Garland. Mobley with the block. Shot clock at 5. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. Garland against Van Vliet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point, was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And, boy, he's made the most of it.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
Both free throws good from Garland. And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Now, here's Trent. And stolen by Mobley. Holds it up there for Mobley. And Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Now, Anunoby got a piece of it. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Raptors trail by 11. And the Raptors call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Darius Garland.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout and listening to Nick Nurse talk to his team, he was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the Raptors with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. LeVert against Anunoby. 6 to shoot. And Vliet on the wing. Toronto working the ball around now. For 3, Siakam. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Van Vliet against Mobley. It's stolen by Allen. Now, here's Mitchell. And stolen by Barnes. Trent outside. Down low to stop the drought. They get it back. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And they'll get another chance.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Trent gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. To the inside. And it's Mitchell missing. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mitchell. And that one is good. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Well, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
On the wing, Anunoby. LeVert defending. Lock at 6. Shoots it up. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Clearly a foul.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Love's check in for Jared Allen. And Mitchell drops them both. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 14. Siakam. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
Free throw good. Siakam. The Cavaliers leading by 11. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Shoots the 3. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Now, here's Mitchell. Good work defensively by Trent. Raptors trail by 10. Anunoby has the open look. Oh, good with the triple. VanVleet against Garland. Feeds it to Mobley. Good on the shot. 16 points for Evan Mobley.
Oh, you love the assertive play by Evan Mobley, making sure he finishes.
1:43 left in the 4th quarter. VanVleet outside. Here's Barnes. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 11 rebounds in the game. Garland against VanVleet.
Come to me, come to me.
It's LeVert on the wing. They get it back. Count that one from Mobley. Mobley's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Cleveland.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, whenever things started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Allen.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Here's Garland. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. Garland kicks to Love. VanVleet against Garland. Trent, right side, from past the arc. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Cavaliers now. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.